Hey, what's up, everyone? Jason Hyland here. I am the author of Stop Thinking Like That, No Matter What, which is due out June 1st, this Friday. Go grab yourself a copy. And why? Well, what do you do when you're down, you're out, and you're facing the worst adversity of your life? Are you going to sit there and mope, complain, blame him, her, them? Or are you going to actually do something about it? Are you going to look at the people that you want to be like, that you want to emulate? You want their success, you want their happiness. Is that an option? For me, I was at the lowest point last summer. I had lost everything because of an addiction to alcohol and drugs. Everything that I ever loved was gone. I had my 2 dogs, but even they knew that they were losing their dad. So what I did was I checked myself into rehab. Spent 7 months there. During the first couple days, actually, I started writing. I had a journal I brought because I figured, I'm going to have some time on my hands. And with that journal, I titled it Detox. Very original, I know. Soon enough, that journal became my therapy. And that therapy turned into what is now 200 pages of absolute pouring my heart and soul into it, of looking at the people that I wanted to emulate. I read almost 30 books of personal development, people who faced serious adversity and picked themselves up and did it. And what did they do? They did the life that they've always wanted, they went after. Just because you're at your lowest point in your life does not mean it's over. Does not mean that's it. You're going to be this average, mediocre person, average, mediocre life. That's absolutely farce. You have the opportunity to do whatever you want. I could have kept moping and blaming everything and everyone for my addictions and for why I wasn't working, had no friends, blah, 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 blah. But what's that going to do for me? It's just going to keep delaying the inevitable. So you have to get up. You have to own what you did, whatever it may be. Own your life, own your past. And if you want change, well, you have to change. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Plain and simple. So in Stop Thinking Like That, I get into a bit about my story, yes, about how I was deep, deep down, depressed, isolated, suicidal, all that, and how I picked myself up. How did I get to the point where now I'm living the best life I could possibly have? I truly am, and the opportunities just keep on coming for me because I'm just telling my truth. I'm owning up to what I did, who I am. And you know what? By the grace of God, it's helping people. People who see that someone who was completely down, out, addicted can do something like this. It gives them hope. It gives them inspiration. And that's all I want to do. I want to travel around and give you hope and inspiration. No matter who it is, I know that they can pick themselves up from the lowest point they may be and still live out the life they want. It is not over. It's never over. It's always on us to do what we want to do. So with that being said, I seriously suggest you get this. Again, it's not just about me. It's about the personal development books. I reference all of them. And I reference also people that I interviewed that have faced serious adversity and now are very successful authors, entrepreneurs, CEOs of companies. Because I wanted you to get a glimpse into not just Jay Hyland's life, because who's Jay Hyland? I wanted you to get a glimpse of others out there just like you who down and out, and I'll repeatedly say it, but they picked themselves up. They stood up, they dusted themselves off, and they owned what they were doing or how their life was going, and they said, you know what, I need to make a change to live out the life I deserve. Because we all deserve happiness, I believe, right? Why not? Why can't we have what we desire? If there's something so outrageous but someone's done it, that means it's not impossible. That means you can do it. Anything is possible. And I promise you that. I never wrote before. Never thought in a million years I would write this book. Became a national bestseller 2 weeks into pre-order. How? Well, I got up. I dusted myself off. I owned up to my actions, my past, and I just did it. And did what? I kept going forward in the right direction. If I faced an obstacle, I would step back, assess the situation, and move forward however accordingly. Rather than run for the hills, rather than run for a drink, rather than run for a drug. We all face adversity in life. No one is exempt for that. And that's why this book is not just for someone who's in recovery or an addict. It doesn't have to be anything about alcohol and drugs, because again, we're all at a low point in our life at one point or the other. It's about how we pick ourselves up that determines the outcome of what our life is going to be. So it's all on you. If you want my point of view, I think it's pretty good. And some others, Stop Thinking Like That comes out Friday, June 1st. I want to say I guarantee that you'll get something out of it, but I guarantee pretty much after every single chapter, you're going to want to get up and attack life. You're going to have so much enthusiasm, so much motivation and inspiration to help someone else, to help yourself to live out the life that you want. That was my goal in writing this, because that's how I got better. That's how I got healthier. I wrote about what I wanted to be, and now I'm living out that. I wanted to be motivated and inspired, so I read the books that I needed to. And slowly but surely, I got better. And if I can do it, absolutely anyone can. There is no doubt about it in my mind. I'll preach that to the day I die, because nothing's impossible. I truly believe that. If we want it, we can go get it. We just got to put in the work. Plain and simple. If you want something bad enough, you will do whatever it takes to get it. And that's what I get into in here. What started as therapy has completely changed my entire life for the better. And now I have an opportunity to reach out to thousands and help them and help them pick themselves up. Whether recovery, addicts, just depressed, isolated, whatever it may be. And that is all that matters to me, because that means I'm succeeding in life. I'm happy in life, because that's what I care about. That's what I want in life. And I'm getting what I want in life each and every day because I'm going after it. And again, lastly, June 1st, this Friday, grab yourself a copy, enjoy, and reach back out to me. If you're ever too scared to, private message me. I've had so many people almost every day reach out to me, complete strangers. That is very humbling, that they want my opinion or my advice. But you know what? I'm going to just keep telling my truth. And if it works, if it helps people, I'm going to do it till the day I go. Thank you all for listening. I hope you enjoyed this, and I can't wait to hear about your reviews for my book, Stop Thinking Like That, no matter what. If I can do it, you can do it. Conceive, believe, and achieve.